Okay, so we have Mr. Asian and Mr. Leonard Mensah. I will say digitally, well, not only intellectually powering the open learning exchange here in Ghana. And I'm very, very happy you are both from my old school Aggrey Memorial. I mean, it's quite strange, isn't it? That was a bit strange. So, as I understand it, Mr. Mensah was your student in Aggrey?
Yes, yes. I'm not an old student of Aggrey. I taught them for 17 years.
You didn't have the benefit of being in Aggrey.
Yeah, but my older brother, my younger brother is.
Yes, Albert Isian, yeah. He taught in Aggrey for 17 years. Yeah, okay.
And we had a chance to do a lot of wonderful things, ICT-wise.
Can you briefly explain?
Yes, well, we had our own BSAT. There were big plans for the BSAT, but it didn't materialize. We had computerized administrative system, the first to do that in the region. We had 3 labs running at that time, and there was an external number of external programs going on in the school, with sister schools in the US, in the UK. And there was this robotics club made up of students from different courses. We gave them the chance to practice what they were learning in the classroom. Twice we went on competitions in the US and we won top awards. And Leonard actually was our technical officer for the robotic projects, even when he was a student.
Actually, I remember that, about 10 years ago, or 8 years ago, there was a news story that Aggrey School was going to assemble an airplane. How did that come about? What happened to the Aggrey airplane before the Crystal Software airplane?
Well, I maybe that was after I had left Aggrey anyway. But the dream was there. We wanted to do big things. We wanted to show that we could rub shoulders with the so-called elite schools.
Okay. Good. So, but then I hear you are considered as a bit of a biscuit. Maybe I should get your master to talk about that first.
Yeah. He should promise right from day one. So even when he was a student, he was helping in the computer lab. He was assisting his fellow students. He was helping with the repair works, maintenance. And that's how we were able to maintain 3 labs. And he's moved on. And I had to coach him from Zepto, where he was a software designer, engineer.
And Zepto, I knew it was an assembly firm, but Zepto is a Danish Ghanaian firm.
Exactly, yes.
Maybe you should tell us a little bit about Zepto. I thought you were just assembling televisions and.
In the beginning, actually, it started off by assembling televisions and laptops.
Yeah.
And also we moved into tablets. That's where I developed the Ghana Guide app for Zepto. And
what was the Ghana Guide app?
The Ghana Guide app, it's just like, it shows places, entertaining places in the country.
Like a tourism?
Yeah, that's like a tourism stuff. Then the CEO of Zepto, that's Ole Billionaire, decided to expand this thing by creating a school, a training school.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that we train people in hardware and software. Since they have this.
I must confess, you mentioned, I've seen a sign on top of Equafo, or used to be Equafo JCR, which is now Choba, I guess.
So we at Zepto training, I lectured software development out there, and they do 3 courses: that software, hardware, and multimedia design.
I don't fully understand, but can you briefly go through your competencies in coding, languages, and stuff like that?
I started off with the basic scripting languages like HTML, CSS, and HTML5 and stuff. Then I moved on by learning the system languages like C, programming language, then C#, C++. Also moved on to Java, where I feel comfortable most of the time developing things. I also do most PHP stuff with my SQL, SQLite, and jQuery, JavaScript stack also. With Java, I do both system applications and mobile applications too. So the mobile application I have here the Bell app for open learning and some little private works who are also done personally.
So how long did it take you to develop this application for? Why do you call it the Bell app?
Because it communicates with the Bell.
Okay.
It communicates with the Bell, basically. It took me about 2 months to do the Bell app. This
and if I remember correctly, that essentially syncs what's on the Raspberry
with what's on the Raspberry Pi
with a tablet.
Yes,
okay.
So
have you? I would imagine that this is a sort of thing that the other networks in the OLE network will be interested in. Like
yes,
Rwanda.
As I said, every local center determines what it should focus on in order to aid quality basic education.
And once you're on tape, maybe use 1 minute to explain ORL, the center in Boston and
okay, so Open Learning Exchange is a network of similar-minded local centers in different countries, and our main quest is to